You guys won't believe what I just did. Actually. Actually, probably will. You read the title. Yeah, I met a stranger on the internet and offered him several hours of free work. Don't do that, guys. In this video, I'll show you how we crossed paths, what the experience was like, and I'll walk you through the entire logo making process. Alright, let's get into it. So every once in a while, a game pops in your feed and it just kind of sticks with you. That's what happened to me when I saw a game called House in Hand by LessThanPi Develops. I was just scrolling through YouTube one night, not looking for anything specific, and then this little indie game shows up, a little devlog. It had a cool match 3 kind of tile placing mechanic with some card stuff mixed in. It had a cozy pixel art feel to it, and you guys know how I feel about that. It's simple to understand, it's fun to watch, and Landon was pretty compelling in the video. It's one of those games where you think, yeah, I want to see this thing succeed. In this video, the dev asked artists to email him with prices and portfolios, but instead of sending my rates, I did something a little different. I offered to make him a logo for free. And it's not because I was looking for exposure or anything like that. I just liked the project. It felt like a fun way to help a stranger who clearly cared about his game. A couple weeks went by. I honestly kind of forgot all about the video. And then out of nowhere, LessThanPi Develops, he emailed me back. And honestly, it kind of made my day. But before we get into the art process, let me introduce you to the guy behind the game. This is Landon. He's the creator of House in Hand. You should see him on screen. He's a really pleasant guy, pleasant to listen to, calm, friendly, super easy to follow in his videos. And he emailed me the exact same way. He's kind, he's polite, and just genuinely excited about his project. His first email came back and it said a lot about him. He checked out my YouTube channel. He said some really kind things about my art and was open to figure out how we could work together. There was no ego, wasn't very stressful, just a good guy looking to make something cool. If you want to check out his YouTube channel or wishlist his game, House in Hand, on Steam, I'll have all the links in the description for that. I'll have all the links for that in the description. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what happened next. So first, we started with a small discovery phase. He showed me some logos he liked, a couple games he thought his game wanted to feel like, and I gave a few thoughts. And we kind of figured out the direction that made sense for the logo of the game. I sent a few pixel sketches, nothing too fancy, just some like quick doodles of shapes and ideas that I thought matched the vibe we discussed. House in Hand mixes nature, buildings, and like creativity. So I wanted to hint at a lot of those themes without being super literal. We emailed back and forth a few times. His notes were always clear and helpful, and I felt like we were both kind of slowly figuring out the same idea from two different angles. Once we agreed on a sketch, I moved into doing everything in digital. We tried a few color options and settled on the ones you see here. But then I ran into a problem. The castle we used to make the H, it just looked out of place. It didn't really match. It didn't match the shading we used on the trees, the tones of the text. So I went back and reworked that. We tried a couple variations. And the simpler one, I think, ended up making the best fit. The digital part only took a day or two, but every small tweak made the logo feel more right. Altogether, the whole process from meeting Landon to sending the final email took about maybe 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half of drafts and emails and little changes. But honestly, it was really fun. It was cool working with an indie dev who cares about the details, and it made the whole process feel really worth it. Making the logo for House in Hand wasn't just a fun project. It reminded me of why I like working with indie devs in the first place. There's something special about joining a project early and helping shape its visual identity. I mean, time can only really tell what the game will look like, or if Land will ultimately end up choosing to continue with that logo. But I'm glad he reached out, and I'm even happier that he let me kind of jump in and lend a hand. So yeah, again, you can check this game out on Steam. I'll have a link to his channel and the video that kind of got me to reach out to him. And then if you guys want to follow my work, I'd be hugely honored. I'm working on my own indie project. It's a card game, a physical card game called Your Class Rep, and should have a bunch more videos about it coming up here in the future. Yeah, our goal this year is to get monetized. I know it's a lofty goal, but I'd love if you guys subscribe and help out. Yeah, and tell me about your projects. I'd love to hear what you're working on. Hey, maybe who knows, I'll get excited about your project and reach out to you. So yeah, I'm kind of rambling now. I'll let you guys go. God bless. Be safe. See you next time, guys.